Okay, Google, turn on the family room lights. So that doesn't work too good because it pauses what you're watching for Google to take over. So this is my review of the JBL Soundbar with end table, subwoofer. Use it like an end table. So if you watch streaming content, Android TV is pretty awesome. However, you don't want to be interrupted when you say, "Hey Google," because it is always listening. So the first thing I do is I'm going to hit the mute button. So I switch that to mute. So I shouldn't have any more interruptions of my games. Okay, Google. How old is Drew Brees?
41 years old.
Okay, that was my Google Home, not my TV. Now, if I want to do it on the TV, I can hit the Google Assistant button. How many touchdowns does Drew Brees have in his career? Nice. The first actual thing you should do is, you see this HDMI cable? Yeah, that's not the cable that came with it. The cable that came with it is complete garbage. When I was watching TV, the cable would have the video stop. So the audio is still playing, but the video stopped. Not cool. So what is cool about it is you have the full Android TV experience. It's very quick. The remote is responsive. Doesn't look like I can focus it. You have the volume buttons at the bottom, input at the top. Golly, you just can't see that. Oh well. So the sound is awesome. The playback is awesome as long as you replace the HDMI cable. Because the HDMI cable they send with it has a horrible picture and it even freezes the video. Let's see what else. Go over here to settings, and sound is pretty cool. I have the bass at -2. The bass is pretty phenomenal. I have the EQ mode in standard. There's movie, music, and voice. I'm kind of surprised there's no game. I keep the system sound turned off. Device preferences. So about, you're going to find your system update. I gave mine a fancy name, JBL Soundbar. And of course you could hit the build number multiple times to turn into a developer, but I really don't see the purpose. Keyboard's standard Gboard keyboard. Home screen, this is interesting. So you can enable video previews, enable audio previews, reorder. So here you have the Google Assistant options. So you can include your apps that you want it to search. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but I have Kodi on here. I just don't care to, I guess I could have it search Netflix. Live channels and Netflix. That's about it. It's really kind of limited on what it can search. Chromecast is built in. Don't really use a screensaver. Look at accessibility. So this is where you'd hit your caption and text to speech. And your apps. Okay. What's really cool is, okay, if you hold down the home button and you bring up your quick apps. Now in the past, this would bring up your most recent apps. But let's say I'm watching YouTube TV all the time. Let's say it's not working right. You can hold down the middle button on the remote, go down to info, and hit force stop. You can also clear the cache. So now you should have a fresh experience when opening up YouTube TV in case it wasn't working right. So it is very quick. I just hit the home button. Pluto TV used to be a hang up in the past on Android TV. No longer has an issue with this. I guess I should turn on the sound and maybe you can hear it. But I have to. It's pretty cool because even on Pluto TV, you can hit the up and down on the remote and it will change the station.
My family was below the property line because my mom just.
So the good, it is an awesome sound, especially for the money. The bad, the HDMI cable, it's not really that big a deal. Just replace it. And I think I'm gonna like keeping the microphone off so my TV is not interrupted when I ask Google a question. Besides, I have other Google devices anyways, and I can use the Google Assistant from the remote if I want it to appear on the TV screen. So that's pretty much the good, bad, and ugly with the JBL Soundlink soundbar.